The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Ryan Wilkes here with head men's golf coach Randy Wylie before the Eagles head to the Hurricane Invitational on Monday here on the Eagles Sports Network. So, Coach, coming off the UNG Mizuno Intercollegiate, saw some good stuff there. You had a freshman finish in the top 50 there. You had a couple good rounds. What did you see from your guys in that event?
We played better as a team. Everybody contributed, which is something you really want to see, is everybody contributing and avoiding kind of some disastrous rounds that we had in the first event where we had to count for the team, just scores that aren't competitive at this level. So I was very happy to see that as a team they came together and did a good job of having each other's back. And that's really the key to a five-man team tournament golf is everybody contributing, and being a part of the team and helping in each round and being responsible to put up good scores. And we just got to grow in that and take that this coming week and make it even better.
So you talk about the mix-up of your lineup and the adding and taking away of different players going in and out of the lineup. What have you seen so far from those guys to be able to kind of solidify themselves within the lineup?
Right. I see a lot of talent. We have some freshmen that clearly are going to be really, really good college players. We have a lot of belief in that and belief in them. They've got to get a little more consistent. Their approach has got to grow, and they got to play a little smarter and play with more confidence. But we have some older guys that are good leaders, and they'll help those young guys along and help them become responsible, good teammates.
So a couple-week hiatus in between the last event and this one coming up. What's been the focal point, despite some weather maybe keeping you off the course a little bit? What's been the focal point in these past couple weeks?
Yeah, just kind of working on some technique stuff. We were fortunate the weather didn't crush us too bad here. We were very lucky, as we know we have neighbors very close by that are really hurting. We were fortunate not to miss too many days, so we were able to really put in time working on just cleaning up some different areas of different individuals in their game. So we did get a lot of work in the last 2 weeks, and we're looking forward to going down to the Hurricane Invitational.
So what do you know about this course? You guys played there a little bit last year.
Yeah,
so you know it well. What's the focal points on that course for you all going into this event?
Yeah. Ironically, obviously the name Hurricane Invitational is interesting for this week's tournament. The course we've played quite a bit, but it actually got hit by the eye of the hurricane. The course we're going to play.
Yeah.
So they say it's fine. But wow, if you're fine, you got hit like that and you're okay, that's great. So we don't know exactly what we're going into from did that change the golf course at all? Did it take down some key trees or change the maintenance of the course a little bit? But we're still going to be dealing with hurricane issues, and quite interesting that the tournament this week's called the Hurricane. So from everything I've heard, the golf course is in good shape, and they've been able to remove the trees that were downed, and there was no major structural problems. So we're looking forward to the course being really good. We've always liked that course, played well there in the past. So we're excited to go down and compete.
So playing against another competitive field, you did so at the UNG Mizuno Intercollegiate. Doesn't get much easier for you guys. What's the key to stand out amongst some of those really, really high-ranked teams in the field?
Yeah, the next step really, we had some consistency last week. Now we just got to get more rounds in the 60s. When you're playing the top 10, a whole bunch of the top 10 in the country again this week, they're shooting rounds in the 60s. We got to answer that and go shoot some rounds in the 60s. We did a good job of not having the high round last week, and we had a couple under par rounds, but we've got to be a little more consistent with our ability to attack and play aggressive and get some of those low numbers on the board.
Ryan Wilkes here with head men's golf coach Randy Wylie before the Eagles head to the Hurricane Invitational on Monday here on the Eagles Sports Network.